Can I start and two?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, good evening, Toastmasters and guests. I welcome you all to PTC Shots, one of the initiatives which was started in Puducherry Toastmasters Club. Our club members can come and share their insights and knowledge with other members. And today we have Toastmaster Neeloofur who will be talking about diabetes, myths, and facts. So, with that note, I officially start this PTC shot and I hand over the stage to Toastmaster Neeloofur.
Thank
Over to
you.
you, Toastmaster.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Brother. Yeah. Now good evening, everyone. So let me share my screen first. So just give me a minute. You're starting and you're not. Okay. So what is diabetes in common? Oh, my screen is visible?
Yeah.
Okay. What is diabetes in common? What you guys are thinking? Just let me know.
So there is certain limit in sugar level in sugar. If it is exit, maybe we can say it is a diabetics.
Okay. Someone else? Okay. So yeah, let's begin with the true or false now. So to make it a little bit interactive, I came with some of the 4 questions here. So the first question is about eating sugar. I mean, too much of sweets and sugar causes diabetes. What do you think, guys? Is it true or false?
False.
False. Who's that? Arul Jyoti. Yeah. Okay. So what about the second one? Only adults can get diabetes.
False.
False.
Yeah. Diabetes can always be reversed.
False.
Sometimes it's reversible.
No,
Okay.
false. It can be maintained. It can be reversed.
Okay. Okay.
Based on the information which he received,
Yes.
it was mentioned as it was maintained, not reversed.
Okay. Okay. So people with diabetes can't eat sweets or chocolates.
Yes.
Sugar-free sweets can eat it.
Okay. Yes. So almost everyone answered it correct. So the last one, why people with diabetes can't eat sweets? They can. Yeah. Like Andrew said, there's some kind of measurements. Like we should have only one or two, maintaining and adjusting insulin according to that. Some of us, like Andrew said, we have some sugar-free things and all available in the market, but yet it's not that good. Eating real sugar itself, okay with that sugar-free thing, actually. Okay, so are you guys? Can I just can I receive something like why I'm taking this diabetes today? Why diabetes?
Think to create some awareness.
Yes, general awareness. So mostly in my previous, yeah, give me a minute. This is what is diabetes. So here in this slide, you can see how common is diabetes in Chennai. So nowadays, out of 10 people, almost 4 of them are having diabetes. So that's why I wanted to share this. Why? How can we prevent and what's the myths and facts we have to create so that most about 30 years or most of us have in today's generation where this Zomato, Swiggy, all those junk foods are available in our fingertips, we should be most aware of this diabetes thing. Diseases, not only diabetes, diseases like lots of diseases like, even corona, all these kind of diseases spread through in our from our fingertips. So that's why I wanted to create a general awareness on this diabetes topics. So if you see on this slide, you can see how common is diabetes in Chennai. Even in Puducherry, in females, 20% of females are having affected by diabetes, and in males, 21%. In India, overall in India, females is 13%, and in males, 15%. These are the sources are also here. Actually, these are two true sources I have derived from, lots of newspapers and articles. Among people aged 55 and above, almost 4 out of 10 have diabetes, and another 3 out of 10 have pre-diabetes. Here, what does pre-diabetes means, which is before diabetes, we will be having a pre-diabetes condition. So if we go for a medical checkup, there is something called HbA1c, which measures our sugar levels. So if it's lesser than 5, we are normal. If it's greater than 5 means we are in pre-diabetics. It's greater than 7 means we are diabetic. So that's why if we see this pre-diabetic, that is our warning. So we have to change our lifestyle. Like how we can prevent, let's see in the upcoming slides. So that means nearly 25% of adults are affected with diabetes. Okay. Now, so what is diabetes in general is a chronic condition where body cannot regulate insulin properly. So, blood sugar levels properly. So here, blood sugar, there are two main types actually, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 means there is no insulin production. We have something in our body called pancreas. So where there are lots of cells, but specifically alpha and beta cells produces the insulin. Like alpha cells produces glucose levels, and beta cells reduces the glucose levels. So the type 2 is insulin resistance or insulin production. The body will I think I'm going a lot of technical in terms. So I will just simply say, like, we have two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2, and there is something called gestational diabetes, which comes and during pregnancy. Okay, so there is something in our body called blood glucose level, which helps us to work. That is the glucose level means yes, this one. Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. So there is something called islets, that is beta cells in our body, which produces insulin. So whatever we eat, it takes from the body, it takes from our stomach and regulates into the blood. When that insulin doesn't work, what happens is our body, this beta cells doesn't work, and only this alpha cells will be working, like giving lots of glucose. That is lots of energy to in our blood itself. So whenever we eat something, this energy goes into our body and spreads all over to the organs. But with type 1 or type 2 diabetes, what happens is it will not regulate properly. It will not distribute. Some will go to our lungs, some will go to our heart. So what happens in this thing, there is no distribution at all. It will stay in our blood itself. So that's why our blood sugar levels are increasing. Are you clear how diabetes affects?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you say what I said? Can anyone?
So in type 1, it's like an autoimmune disease. It doesn't produce anything. And it
Yes.
stays, we need to give it as a,
from outside.
From
Yes.
outside. That means as like injection kind of stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And the
Yeah.
type 2, the insulin stays only in the blood. It will not reflect to any other organs. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes. You are almost correct. But the thing is, both type 1 and type 2, the sugar increases only when this blood insulin doesn't work. Only if the
In the sense,
insulin doesn't
sucrose.
work.
Am I correct?
Yes,
Sucrose. Okay.
glucose. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
When why does our sugar level increase? Because the insulin doesn't work properly. That's why our sugar levels increase. So this is about type 1 and type 2 differentiations. So what happened to our body with diabetics means if we have something, even the normal food, not only sugar, even the normal food, if we take something in, the body spreads the energy to all over the organs. But with people with diabetes, what happens is the body will not distribute anything to in our internal body organs. It will stay in our blood itself. That's why we are having lots of energy. And won't be able to work. They will be tired, and there will be so much of thirst, because this food we are taking is not going to our body. It's staying in our blood itself. So that is called diabetes in general. So what is type 1? Most properly, the reason of type 1 is autoimmune. What is autoimmune means? We have something called autoimmune disorder, which often affects children. So think our brain is a computer. Okay. So our brain is a computer, and what we have installed and program in it to erase the viruses whichever comes outside of the body, whichever is not required, it will be erasing. Something software, maybe a good software which will help erase all the black viruses. What happens is when our pancreas produces insulin, this autoimmune disorder malfunctions and erase the own body cells in our own body, which is the insulin the body's pancreas is producing. It destroys the insulin producing cells itself. That's why the body cannot produce insulin at all. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am, you are clear, but
Yes. Yeah.
I need some clarity in it.
Yes, sure, you can ask.
So you said that it will stay in your blood. It will not distribute to all the organs.
Yes.
Okay. So the pancreas will not work properly.
Not the pancreas. The pancreas will work properly. The pancreas having two types of cells, that is alpha and beta. The beta cells, which produces the insulin, will not. The beta cells will be destroyed.
Alpha creates this, beta destroys it within
No,
the
no.
pancreas.
Yes. Alphas. Okay. I think I'm going. Okay. Again, what is your exact question, Bharati?
Yeah, you said. So in the autoimmune,
Yes.
it will destroy the own cells. Am I correct? Own WBCs or own
Yes, own
creation cells.
WB. Yes, own beta cells will be destroyed, thinking that is the virus came from outside.
Okay, got it.
Okay, because sometimes our brain malfunctions. Just like before starting this session, my brain went blank. Okay, that's okay. The type what. That's why in type 1 we don't have tablets. We only have insulin pens and insulin pumps, because the body doesn't produce insulin, because this own autoimmune system destroyed the beta cells which produces the insulin. So in type 2, body resists insulin. They will be making enough. In type 2 diabetes, what happens is the body will be producing insulin, but it resists. The brain resists. Sometimes it doesn't work properly. Sometimes it will get low. Sometimes the people will get low, or sometimes they will be in high. Because this type 2, because this insulin resistance comes in our body. This is also caused by our brain only. It's often genetics. So it's often also related to the lifestyle. Type 1 is nothing to do with the lifestyle because it often affects children and young adults because they don't have that much of junk. But in today's world, we are having lots of junk. So that's why our lifestyle is a greatest, biggest thing in diabetes. So if we go for the treatment, type 1 is insulin pen or insulin pump. In type 2, we can see diet, exercise, medication, and sometimes insulin. Even people with type 2 diabetes also take insulins because if it's severe in condition, they can also take insulin pens by injecting 20 units at the morning and 20 units in the evening, according to how the food intake is. So we can reverse type 2 diabetes. We can't cure it, but we can reverse type 2 diabetes. But in type 1, in the case, as of now, there is no cure. So yeah, this is what I was talking about, how diabetes come. When we talk about type 1 diabetes, immune
Ma'am, your voice is not clear for me.
I think for everyone.
I think, okay. Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
mistakenly attacked. The core reason for type 1 diabetes is an normally fights harmful. I'm raising their hands. Hello?
Actually, your voice is not clear. That's the reason I just raised my hand.
Okay, now I'm audible.
Yeah, now you are audible and clear. Can you please repeat the same statement which you have just said?
Yeah. The slide போயிடுச்சு.
Oh,
Okay.
Issues. நாங்க இங்க தான் இருக்கிறோம்.
Okay. Yes. This is this is how diabetes affects when we see for type 1 diabetes. I'm audible right there?
yes.
Yes. Now, how diabetes come. There are If there's a reason for diabetes generating, then we will be having our medicine also. But sometimes there have been some perceptions like autoimmune disorder, like genetics. All those things are the main reasons for diabetes. So this is what I was saying is the immune system's mistaken attack towards the own body cells. The immune system, which normally fights harmful bacteria and viruses, turns on the body's own healthy tissue. Like if normally if we go for a vaccination, let's take corona vaccination, COVID vaccination, which we took. So they will inject the actual bacteria into our body, and our body will fight towards that bacteria. And the next time when this virus really attacks us, it has the system to attack it back. It has a power to fight it back. That's why we are having this vaccination thing. So sometimes what happens is the bacteria which comes out of our body, it recognizes it from our own body's tissue as outside viruses and destroys it. That's how mostly type 1 comes. So it specifically targets the beta cells in the pancreas. Inside the pancreas, beta cells produces insulin to lower glucose. This is what I said. Alpha cells produce glucogen to rise glucose. Here we have only alpha. In type 1 diabetes, we will be having only alpha cells in the body, which will increase. Here, glucose refers to the sugar levels. Alpha cells produce glucogen to rise glucose. Okay, in type 1, the immune system destroys beta cells. No insulin, glucose stays in the blood. So when there is no insulin, the glucose will stays in the blood and we will be not having that kind of energy to work. So I'm clear till now. Everyone understand what I'm trying to say? Anyone please respond so that I can continue.
That's clear, yeah.
Yes, ma'am, clear. Actually, we are just stunned what to say. Okay, so please continue.
Okay.
It's a new.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
Topic.
very new to
Okay.
us, Neeloofur. That's why we are
We are just
taking
listening.
time to respond.
and we need to process these informations in our brain also.
Okay,
Unfortunately, my
sure.
brain is out of station, so it will take some time.
Yes, sure.
So Neeloofur, just a quick question. Maybe can you explain about again beta cell and alpha cell in pancreas? So what's this usually do?
Actually, we have pancreas in our body, which has lots of cells, which is called islets.
Okay.
We said alpha islets, beta islets, and there is a lot of other cells also in our pancreas. But these two things, what they do is, beta cells can produce insulin, which if we eat something, it will produce insulin and distribute to our all over the body. The energy will be distributed all over the body. But in the absence of beta cells, there will be no insulin production, and the glucose will stay in our blood itself, where alpha cells also producing the glucose level. So that's why we are having this glucose level very high in type 1, not only in type 1, in type 2 diabetes. Normally, in general, if we take a diabetic patient, they will always say my sugar was 350, 320. This is because insulin beta cells is not working properly. In type 1, in the case, there is no beta cells itself.
Okay. So type 1 in the sense you are saying normal person, right? Type 2 is the diabetics you are saying.
No, type 1 is also a type 1 we have 3 types of diabetics. Aravind only, right?
No, this is Manigantan.
Manigandan. Okay, we have three types of diabetic condition. The one is type 1 diabetes, second one is type 2 diabetes, and the third one is gestational diabetes. In type 1, there is no insulin production in the body. It often affects children. In type 2, it can affect children as well as adults, mostly adults, where we can see in our own houses also, a 10 out of 50 older people will be having 5 older people will be having diabetes above the age of 50. So if gestational diabetes means a pregnant woman will be having diabetes throughout the pregnancy. Sometimes it happens. Even they will be having hypertension like BP, blood sugar also. Blood pressure will be also there for this gestational blood pressure. So, are, we, are you clear now?
Yeah, I'm clear. For normal person, so beta cell is producing insulin, right? And then it
Yes.
will distribute to all the organs.
Let us take you as an example. Your beta cells are working perfectly, Mani.
Okay.
That's why you're not getting low or high. For example, if we don't eat any foods, sometimes beta cells will produce a little bit of insulin in our body. What happens at that time? Most of the people say, I didn't eat breakfast today. That's why I'm too tired. Because insulin is working and you're not having anything.
Okay.
That's the thing. That's why we are getting low. But when you check your sugar levels at that time, you will be low. Your sugar level will be low, even if for the normal person. If we check. So having breakfast, healthy breakfast, and having food on the right time can prevent diabetes. Okay, you got the point, right?
Yeah, I got the point. Yeah.
Yes. So let us move to the next. What happens without insulin? Without insulin, glucose cannot enter cells. Just like I said, the glucose cannot enter the energy. What we are having, it has some kind of energy which will not enter our cells, our organs, and the blood sugar, the sugar and the glucose level will stays in our body, and the energy level drops. So we will be not having to energy. So the symptoms are thirst, tiredness, frequent urination, and weight loss. Sometimes weight loss. Yeah. What will happen if we don't inject insulin regularly? Uh, DK, yeah, this is diabetic ketoacidosis, which is so. What will happen if we don't inject insulin for type 1 diabetes? We should regularly put insulin. Like first, before food, we have to check the sugar levels. Then we have to eat, and then we have to inject because our body is not producing insulin properly. That's why we are taking it from outside. So what happens if we don't put in insulin? Some some people always says Ayurvedic, and some says good diet is this itself enough. We don't need to take insulin and all because they are scared of this insulin pen needles. It's too small, so don't need to worry. What is DKA? Diabetic ketoacidosis. This is an acid. Actually, let me say. This is the insulin pen in the diagram. You can see. So what is causes diagnosis? Okay. So the diabetic ketoacidosis is a serious and a life-threatening complication of diabetes that occurs when the body produces high levels of blood acids called ketones. When our body doesn't produce insulin and the blood sugar level stays in our and the sugar levels stays in our blood for too long, what happens is to produce to have that energy our body take something from our organs and releases the acid in our bloods, which is called ketones. It is most common in people with type 1 diabetes, but can also affect those with type 2. Yeah, this DK stage requires immediate medical attention. So this is when, for example, my child, you know, got DK stage, and then only I was aware of that he's having type 1 diabetes. After the such a serious life-threatening complication, I get to know that he is having type 1 diabetes. Mostly, type 1 diabetes will be diagnosed with this DK stage or by yeah or by some by birth itself. Some doctors can say by birth, some can diagnose after some days. So this is a serious condition we have to be aware of, so we should not ignore insulin. Okay, living with diabetes, daily life includes checking glucose levels, taking living with diabetes is not that easy actually. So we say he's having if he's having sugar diabetes means what the thing what is it is just a normal thing. He should not only eat sweets or junk foods like that. It's not like that. Yeah, eating having diabetes is checking glucose levels, which we have to prick in their fingers for 5 times a day. For type 1 diabetes, I'm saying. For type 2, they can check once in a day, maybe, if required. We can you have checking glucose levels. I will be having a diagram of that glucometer. You can see in the upcoming slides. Checking glucose levels and then taking insulin or medicines. Prescribed medicines or insulin should be taken, and eating balanced meals. Like I said, eating the food on the right time matters. Eating Someone says I eat breakfast, but I have only at 12 o'clock or 11 a.m. something like that. It's not like that. You have to eat your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner on time. Like at least you have to finish your dinner before 8 p.m. or before 8:30 p.m. And you have to go back to sleep after 9 or 10, before 9 or 10. So managing emotions, yeah, this is also plays a vital role actually. What did you say if you met a diabetic person? Can anyone answer that question, please?
Actually, my mom also having diabetics. What I'm usually tell,
Yeah.
we go for walking or do some exercise
Yes.
and do some balanced diet foods.
That's really great, Mani. Actually, exercise plays a vital role, and walking. If we talk about exercise, walking is the best way actually. Walking daily at least 20 minutes. Don't take it as a kilometer. You can just take 20 minutes. Today, I'm going to walk for 20 minutes, and I'm going to continue this for a week. So that, and then it will become a habit for us. So without walking, we will be not able to resist. So myths versus facts. Okay, let's see the myth and fact. Eating sugar causes diabetes. It's actually a myth, and it's also false. Genetics and lifestyles matters more. Yeah, just like Toastmaster Mani said, lifestyle in the sense means walking, having food, what kind of food we are having, all those things, and genetics. In We have some genetics problem, like even autoimmune is also a genetics gene. Mostly history of genetic diabetes. If my father is having diabetes, after my age of 40 or 30, I am also having the risk to have a diabetes. So I have to be more careful because in today's world, nothing is natural. So we have to be more careful and have a good kind of diet, everything. So the next myth is only overweight people get. Yes, tell me.
Before going to maybe next point.
Yeah.
So once we affected diabetics, so
Yeah.
you are saying that we can eat sugar?
Yes, we can eat sugar, but sugar in the sense you're telling about sweets or chocolates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have that, but in a prescribed amount. Like sometimes diabetic persons can all. It's not about only diabetes means is only about high sugar levels. Sometimes it's also about low sugar levels. Some diabetic person has low means they can have sugars. They can always have a sugar candy or a chocolate on their back, so to help them to take to make their sugar levels normal. We can have, but in the prescribed amount. By eating one or two sweets will not affect you that much, but eating a lot means it's a problem.
So you are saying this is for low sugar. If we have
Yeah.
400 points, means we can eat. Or,
No, we have to avoid at that time. Mostly avoiding is good. Yeah. The second myth is only overweight people can get diabetes. In our society, if we see someone fat, uh, someone fat or someone so much bulgy and all, we used to say this person will definitely get diabetes. He's eating so much, he's eating lots of fats. Sometimes fat is not about diabetes, it's also about cholesterol. We'll be having a bad cholesterol in them. It's not about overweight people can get it. Normal people can also get diabetes. So the fact is, type 1 can affect anyone, not only kids. It can affect anyone, like even for me or even above the age of 30. We don't know when our brain is going to malfunction, when it will destroy our beta cells. So we have to be cautious. So we can do, in that sense, we can't do anything because it's genetics, it's autoimmune. There is no cure actually. So the next point is diabetes can be cured. Type 2 in the sense can be reversed with the changes of lifestyle, like Toastmaster Money said, by walking, by doing exercises, all those things, it can be reversed. But in the type 1, there is no cure till now. Till date, there is no cure. Maybe in the future, we can hope for that. Like diabetes can't eat sweets. They can with insulin and balance. The balance of if we have a high sugar level and we can eat sweets, means that is not the thing. We should not eat sweet at that time, at that point of time. We should avoid. So if we say avoiding sweets and chocolates, let's be clear. What are we saying to avoid? It's not a healthy food. It's a bad thing. Even a normal person should not eat sweets too much. It's a bad thing. So avoiding means I won't be able to have this thing. I won't be able to have that thing. It's not like that. You should not have to worry about this, because avoiding in the sense which is not good for our health, that's what we are avoiding. Even for a normal person, even Bharati can't eat this burger and sweets and all, because that is not good for health. Okay, Bharati, you should not eat that kind of foods hereafter.
Okay, ma'am, understood.
Yes. So reversing type 2 diabetes possible through healthy diet, regular exercise, weight control, stress management. Yeah, due to with this, we can also, some people can also reduce or stop medication with lifestyle
Can I ask one
changes.
question?
Yes, sure.
Hello,
Go ahead.
am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you're audible. Who is that?
He is Mr.
Hello.
Jaishankar.
Jay
Yeah,
Shankar.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, one of my friend is obese and he's having type 2 diabetes. When checked for C-peptide, his insulin secretion is very high. And if he does exercises very heavily and properly, probably the sugars will be consumed by his body cells and all that.
Yes, yes, yes.
So can go without medicines, correct?
Yes,
If he-
stopping medicine, you should have to consult the doctor, sir. So in this case, he is having lot of producing lot of insulin,
Yeah,
and his
enough.
yes, he is his body is resisting the insulin to take in. So he is doing lots of workout
Yeah,
so that
yeah,
his body can take the insulin in. Right.
yeah. He says that if his sugar level is around 200, 230, he does the exercise, then it comes to around 120 like that. So
Yes, yes.
yeah.
Your physical activities also plays a vital role, actually. So
Exercise and walk.
sometimes,
He's spending around 2 hours for that. So he's
okay.
saying that instead of medicines, I am going by exercise, which controls my sugar. So that is also a correct way,
Yeah, that
right?
is also recommended, but he can consult his doctor before stopping the medication, actually. Because
Okay,
it's
okay.
not recommended to stop insulin or the medication
Okay.
without the consulting doctor.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
He's not, he left the medicine almost 6 months back, and he is normal, then he can, his HbA1c, everything is normal, then he can go that way, right?
Yeah, he
Merely,
can go that way. If he stopped 6 months ago and he's feeling normal, means that's okay. But checking the glucose levels regularly,
yeah. So he says that he is checking the glucose levels regularly, and
yeah.
when it's normal, so he can go ahead with that, right? Okay.
Yes, he can go ahead. In this case, sir, he is having an insulin resistant where he is producing a lots of insulin and his body is not taking it. So that he is doing the exercise and the insulin will be then only the body will take something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so actually, general understanding is like once the type 2 diabetes insulin is produced and body cells are not responding and it's not insulin is not taken to the cells. So now he's doing exercise and his body is fresh and active, so it's consumed. So that is
Yes.
normal, right? So
Yes, he is
okay, yeah.
normal. Okay.
And
Sometimes
yeah,
type
please go.
sometimes in type 2 it's not only about high sugar levels, it's also about low sugar levels. Just not
Yeah,
Jayashankar, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
Jayashankar sir said
Yeah.
we are having some people with insulin production is too high,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
body is not taking the insulin. That in that case they can do a lots of exercise, and maybe not exercise means doing regularly, like going for a walk for 20 or 30 minutes daily, which will accept the insulin into their body, and
Okay.
they can their glucose level will be normal.
Yes, madam. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I
it,
have
sir.
another. Yeah,
Yes, sure, sir, go ahead.
just a minute. The question is like, I mean, sorry, I forgot the question. I will ask little later. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, sir.
Yeah, I forgot it. I will ask you later. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Yeah. Junk food. Bharti, you should not eat this kind of junk food in the right.
I mean, I should not eat the foods in the left, right?
Oh, for you is in the left. Okay. This pizza,
Sorry,
burger, ice cream, all those things. It's really
yeah,
bad
sorry.
for us.
This is Jayashankar again. I just remember the question. Like,
Yeah, tell me, sir.
Before I forget again, I will ask you the question. My mother is also having diabetic, and my friend and so some of my relatives also having diabetic, but they are varying in sizes and weights. They are varying in sizes and weights, heights. For example, one of my friend is around 120 kg. So this normal weights are applicable for all the weight ranges. Because for my question is, for example, if you put 1 liter of petrol for a scooter, it will go for 60 kilometers. So 1 liter of petrol, if you car, it will go for only 10 kilometers. So how that so we know that carbohydrate, whatever we eat is energy. So for a fat person around 120, 130 kgs, 110 and this 140 is normal, PP and fasting. That's the
for every
range,
person. Yes, that's the range for yeah. Normally, for a normal person, the blood sugar level has to be from 80 mg/dl to 120 mg/dl. So, which is the normal sugar level range for for kids. In the sense, they can have until 150 or 170 for normal kids. And if you go in the downline means it can be till 70 mg/dl for kids. But we will be having a size chart, sir. Like you said, 10 for 1 liter, a bike can go for 60 kilometers. At the same 1 liter, the car can go for only 10 kilometers. So, in the sense, we will be having, if Dr. Bharati is 80 kgs, we will be having his weight, height, and then we will check how much protein he should take for 1 day. Today, for 1 day, the Bharati should take 8 grams of protein and this 100 grams of carbohydrates, which is required for him. Something like which is but if we take your friend is 120 kgs, so for
Yeah.
him there will be some size chart, his height and weight will be measured, and then there will be a personalized chart will be given for him, so he can eat only this much of protein for a day and this much of carbohydrates. I mean, yes, tell me, sir.
Yeah, but the question is like for a lean person, 120 may be normal. For a fat person, maybe 200 should be normal, right? That's my
No,
question.
no, no, that's not normal. So 200 is not normal for a fat person. It's high only. For an
I will.
adult,
Thank you for
80
that.
to 1, yes. For an adult, 80 to 120 mg is normal. Under.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Okay. And diabetes has cure. So diabetes doesn't have cure. Type 1 diabetes doesn't have cure, but type 2 can be reversed. Jayashankar sir's friend has successfully reversed his diabetes, I think. So, yeah, as of 2025, there is no complete cure for type 1 or type 2 diabetes, but there is a lot of progress happening. Here, scientists are working on stem cell therapy to replace damaged beta cells. So, our damaged the beta cells have been damaged by our brain. So, the cells is dead inside. What are scientists doing in that? Doing means they are replacing these beta cells. They are trying to give life to the beta cells again by taking stem cells, by using the stem cells therapy. The point number 2 is immunotherapy trials. I don't know about the second point, but it was in the research site. The third one, artificial pancreas system, automated insulin delivery. Yeah, we are having this artificial pancreas system also in the research. And another research is about our pancreas transplant. Yeah. Can you all guess what is this? Does anyone know?
Is it insulin pump? I have seen some Instagram pages on guy is doing vlogs. In that he is also using this kind of devices.
Yes, this is insulin pump. Why we are
Okay.
using this pump is we'll be having difficulties in measuring the carbohydrates. How much?
I think it
For
will
example,
measure automatically and it will insert the pump insulin automatically, I think.
yes, that's correct. Glucose level will be measured automatically, and the exact insulin will be given automatically. This is an outside pancreas. Maybe it is an beta cells which is inserted outside of the body. It will act as pancreas from outside the body. So because we don't have insulin in our body, so we are giving it from the outside using insulin pen. Now we have this insulin pump in India, which is wired insulin pump. We are also having wireless pump, but it's available in Canada and US. It can be availed here also, but there are no service centers here. So buying Indian insulin pump is better, I think. Oh my
Yes,
God.
we must encourage Indian products.
Yes, sir. The insulin pumps, glucometer, and more. In later in 90s and in early 20s and all be early, I mean, yeah, early 2000s, people with diabetes managed sugar levels. It was really difficult for them to manage because there were no glucometers or insulin pumps or insulin pens available easily. They will be syringe only. There is no insulin pump available at that time. There were sometimes, but it was expensive because that then only it was introduced, right? So it was expensive. They won't be able to buy that kind of pens, or now it's available in the market everywhere. Even in Amazon, Flipkart, you can buy insulin pens. So insulin pumps act like an artificial pancreas, just like I said, and giving steady insulin. Glucometers can check sugar levels instantly. Continuous glucose monitoring, track sugar 24/7. New technology is making life easier for diabetics every day. How we can help as a community? Be kind, not curious. Most of us, I'm not blaming everyone, just normally if we see someone with diabetes, we often say he would have eaten lots of junk foods. That's why he got diabetes. Let him suffer. Most of us says, most of us judges. So we should, instead of judging, we should be kind. So, so how we have to learn how low sugar levels, emergencies, or sweating. Low sugar is very dangerous compared to high sugars. So in low sugars, the symptoms are sweating, confusion, and trembling. Trembling means your heart will be shaking, your hands and body will be shaking like anything, and sweating, excessive sweating. If you see a normal person in a fan itself, he will be even if he is in air conditioned room, he will be sweating so heavy, and then we can see that he is having a low sugar levels. Offer juice or candy if needed. So just like I said, the diabetic person, whoever type 1 or type 2, should carry a chocolate or candy with them. Encourage awareness and acceptance. Okay, now we came to the end, I think. Yeah. What's the main difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes? Can anyone say? Guys, just say whatever you got.
Please give us some time to process our brains.
Sure.
Type 1 is mostly affected in children, and type 2 is in adults as well as in children. Am I right, Neeloofur?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
And
Type 1 is not non-reversible. Type 2 is reversible as for now.
yes.
With good diet and exercise, we can reverse type 2 diabetes.
Yes.
And I'm not very much about the organs and its functions and all. So that's all from my side.
Okay. You have already told everything about type 1 and type 2. Yeah. Great. Thank you. So the main difference between type 1 and type 2 is in type 1, it mostly affects children, kids under the age of 18. And in type 2, as we say, it often affects aged people like about 30, 40 and all. We will become as a pre-diabetic. So we have to be careful. What are the preventions? If we say about prevention, means we should have healthy foods and regular exercise. Even if you are not fat, just go for a walk for 20 minutes in the balcony or in the terrace. Or if you are living the flat, means you can go around go walk for 20 minutes around your flat or around your street. It's really helpful actually. For everything, walking is the best way of exercising. Not only people with diabetics, people with high blood pressure, like BP and all, should also have. Walking is essential for everyone, not only for pregnant women, not only for diabetic people. Everyone should have a walk. This will prevent lots of diseases nowadays. Am I clear, guys? From tomorrow
Yes.
onwards, everyone should walk for at least 20 minutes after waking up, and then have a good healthy breakfast. As I gave one slide. Wait. This is glucometer. You can see here, there is a glucometer here. And we are having this liver style attached to our arm, which can, without pricking or without taking the blood out, it will read the glucose levels. This patch kind of thing, it will be attached for 15 days. Yeah, here. This foods, donuts, burgers, pizza, ice cream. Ice cream is not that junk, but and this popcorn, French fries. Most of the thing I don't know the name itself, so don't eat, guys, without knowing the name also.
Neeloofur, ice cream is junk.
Okay, so
Nowadays, they
here,
are not preparing. I'm so
in a
sorry.
good way, yes. Yeah,
Ice cream is a culprit.
cookies.
You don't neglect it.
Yes, please don't neglect ice creams.
Uh,
It's important, right?
Is chicken is junk food?
Never caught ice.
Chicken is not
Chicken,
junk
no, it's
food,
a
but fried chicken is junk food.
Yeah, if
Okay.
we KFC chicken,
But if we
and
fry those in our home, means it is good only.
it's good only. But eating deep fried means will cause you cholesterol, Anto.
Yeah, and we can go in home cook. We can do whatever we can in the
And
controlled manner.
so everyone will be walking for 20 minutes to prevent diabetes and to prevent every diseases.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be checking on you all. Clear, Anto?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Come again, Neeloofur. I'm not getting your point. What you are saying?
From tomorrow onwards, you will be walking for 20 minutes every day to prevent
Okay, sure.
not only diabetes, every diseases.
Yeah, to activate whole body, we need at least 20 minutes.
It's a lesser time. Actually, we walk for at least 45 minutes. Not only walk, you can walk for 20 minutes and you can do a push-ups or whatever exercise you are aware of. You can do that. Okay. Processing for this pick only. On the other side, we have to be healthy. Here also we are having a chicken, fish, egg and all. It's a kind of protein, but it's not fried. Mostly we have to eat in the gravy. That's really healthy. Boiled chicken has more protein. We always love this leg pieces and all leg pieces and this bone side pieces and all. But the thighs and this boneless piece will be there now. It has more protein than others.
So regularly, some of the guys are going for the gym, so they are usually takes the chest piece.
Yes, chest piece because it has higher protein.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So this is my closing thoughts. Diabetes doesn't define who you are. Your strength does. So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. People with diabetes, like Manikandan's mother, someone is laughing. Yeah. Manikandan's mother, Jayashankar's friends and mothers, everyone has a diabetes. But that doesn't define them. They are strong within, and let's replace our fear with awareness and judgment with compassion. We should not judge anyone with diabetes. and we should be more aware of diabetes. Now, it affects lots of people. Not only I'm talking about diabetes, it's there is a lot of diseases in our environment which will become a pandemic nowadays. Now we are having this new disease called brain amoeba, I think, which is spreading almost in Kerala. They have reported 5 deaths, I think, till now. Just a brain-eating virus. So please avoid buying from outside or eating outside water for some days because it's very dangerous. Sometimes our brain malfunctions, but if this virus come, our brain will totally malfunction. So that's why I'm asking you, please don't drink outside waters without cleaning. And in home also, you have to heat the water and then drink. Okay, guys, thank you for having me. Over to you, Anto.
Thank you so much for your valuable session, madam. Thanks for all your inputs. We will take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayshankar, for your feedback, and thank you, Toastmaster Neeloofur Fathima Banu, for and I want to greet her personally because though in the last minute she accepted my call and accept this session. So even though she's not using laptop, not in her home, it somehow managed and he rocked the session, and suddenly he became like a doctor.
Yes, I became a doctor.
That too 2 times. So
Yeah.
finally,
I hope everyone got the point, actually. I
So-
tried my best.
yeah, the stage is again back to you to collect your feedbacks for your session.
Collect my feedback. Guys,
Yeah.
tell me.
Yeah, Neeloofur, it's a great awareness session about diabetes, and I got many points what type 1 and type 2, how we can manage. And so the main thing I got from your session is at least 20 minutes is needed for our body to do exercise for ourselves. So that is the main thing I got from your session. Thank you, Neeloofur.
Thank you, Arul.
But my suggestion is you can also do 40 minutes or 1 hour exercise. Okay.
Yes, I'm just, yes, sir. We can do how much time we need. But to start with, 20 minutes is okay. That's what my point is. So everyone is
Very
not
good.
doing exercise regularly. Some of us, I am not.
Very good. All the best.
Neeloofur, you are talking in mute.
I'm talking in mute. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Money.
Yeah, from today's section, I found a couple of things. Only I know that we have three types of diabetics. So after the section, maybe I need to check whether my mom have type 1 or type 2.
he is definitely having type 2 only. You don't worry.
Okay.
It
And
can be
second one,
reversed.
yeah, and the
Yes.
second one, so we have two cells you were saying, right? In pancreas,
Yes,
alpha and
yes.
beta. So these are all the good information today I got from your
Yeah.
session.
Great. Thank you, Mani. You were actively present, actually. Thanks for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Come
Sorry,
on,
ma'am.
report to me.
Someone already started. Let me go mute.
Yeah, Arvind, I think. Who is that? Who was that?
I think Nitya.
Nitya,
Not
ma'am.
me.
Not me. You go ahead, Bharati.
Okay, first of all, thanks for this wonderful session about diabetes, for introducing type 1 and type 2. The thing is, I know about diabetes because I know my mom and dad, both of them have diabetic. I thought that it's just a condition, so they need to take medication on time, and they got that diabetic condition after 60s. I thought it will be okay after
Yes.
60s only, it will get into some kind of things. But today I was shocked whether even before 60 also you will get diabetes. So I need to take care of my health. And as you said,
Yes.
most of all the junk foods.
Genetics.
Yeah, genetics and the junk
Yes.
foods I need to avoid, because most of the time when I was with my teammates, they will order, Anna, why don't we order, because we are staying night shift. Why don't we order KFC, Anna, in Chennai? Okay, every week Friday, we will have a release. I mean, we say it as after release deployment. Once the deployment completed, I need to treat them with the KFC kind of stuff. Then only they are happy. Else they will not be happy.
Okay.
Okay, that's how I got good weight.
So,
And I reached around 98. Now
no.
I'm 98. Now I'm reducing. Okay, and thanks
Oh,
for this wonderful
okay,
session.
okay. Okay. Thank you, Bharti. So nowadays, actually, I wanted to register one thing. Diabetes, if we have diabetes, many other complications will come, like in kidney problems, heart problems, everything will come if we have diabetes. So to prevent diabetes, we have to eat healthy, do regular exercises. So if we prevent this one thing, we can prevent everything. So Arvind, come on. Arvind Sami, are you there?
I think she is busy. Very busy with marriage work.
Yes, household works.
Neeloofur, congratulations
Yes.
for your today's session. And main point what I have seen is, yes, we are always judging people for what they are, for what they have, for what they are doing, everything. I always been judged by people because of my mm, my body. They usually think she's having thyroid, she's having diabetes, everything. They used to always speak in front of me. Even they know what I will feel. They are not aware of how I will feel, but they just want to pass comments on all those things. Um, but I'm healthy. I'm very happy for that, but I'm very healthy. Every time I feel, what if I have all those diseases, and I will take tests 6 months to 1 year once. I will take all the reports, and I'll see every time it is all normal, and even cholesterol levels are low. Some of my friends are very lean and they have very high cholesterol levels, but I am not having high cholesterol also. I'm happy about that. But I also always tell people, don't judge with their
By their
body
looks.
and their looks. So
Yes,
you
yes.
you just insisted that 2 to 3 times. I'm happy about that, and thank you for that point.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Nitya. Anto,
Yeah.
now it's your turn.
So actually, this is completely new to me, but I have one scenario. I experienced one scenario in my school life. Like it's about low sugar. That's one staff called
Okay.
one special staff come for a chemistry class alone for from outside the school. So he will come one day in the every week. I think mostly Tuesday. Early morning 7 o'clock he will come. When I was in 12th.
Okay.
The both biology class and computer science batch will be have chemistry, right? So they will combine all to the all session in one classroom. He will address and he will teach chemistry in a very prolonged manner. So for him there is a low sugar. He was suffering from low sugar. One day he's mistake. Actually, we don't know that he was teaching. He teaching the problems in chemistry. So suddenly he fell on a fold. So we run it. I was sitting near the entrance, which is near to canteen. So someone said, he said he was responding, but he's not very energetic. So I thought it's sometime low BP or low sugar. So I went to canteen and get the chocolates, full pack of chocolates, spice, whatever it is, I grabbed it and came.
Yeah.
So when from that incident, whenever I go, whenever the person came for class, I'll volunteer myself, go before the class. I went to have some handful of chocolate and came to the class. Then
Yeah.
I'll sit near him and just keep the chocolate in the table, he will take and eat in the while speaking when he speaks. So
That's really great, Anto. You are taking a great initiative at that time itself to
so I
protect.
somehow I learned about low sugar previously, so it is very useful that. But I got
Yes.
more data on diabetics now.
Yeah.
But the processing is very slow for me.
Yes, for everyone it's slow only, and even I was not aware of this. If you ask for 4 years before, I will be asking what is type 1 diabetes? What are you talking about? I will ask that questions. But now everyone should be aware of type 1 and type 2, even gestational diabetes, because diabetes, if we hospitals are not playing with us actually. Diabetes is the main reason. That is a big diabetes வந்தாலே என்ன வேணா வரலாம். ஸோ அதுதான் the main thing. அதுக்காக தான் diabetes cure கண்டுபிடிக்காம வச்சிருக்காங்க ரொம்ப நாளா. Even if there was a cure, they won't introduce immediately. அவ்வளோ சீக்கிரமா அவங்க கொண்டு வர மாட்டாங்க பிகாஸ் இன்சுலினோட பிஸ்னஸ் போயிடும். இந்த பென்ஸ் பிஸ்னஸ் போயிடும், இன்சுலினுக்கு நீடில் வாங்குவாங்க, அந்த பிஸ்னஸ் போயிடும். ஸோ நிறைய பிஸ்னஸ் எஃபெக்ட் ஆகும், எக்கனாமிக்கு கிராஷ் ஆயிடும் அதுக்கு மட்டும் மருந்து கிடைச்சிருச்சுன்னா. அதனாலயே அவங்க கண்டுபிடிக்காம வச்சிருக்காங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். மேபி இன்
But if you
ஃபியூச்சர்
have one more thing, if you have sugar or anything, that if you are suffering from other disease like some injury, that also it will be tough to handle because sometimes every doctor will ask if you are older, like if my father will get autoimmune, every first will doctor will ask if your father having sugar or not. The first question will come.
Yes. Why? Because healing process will also be slow. எங்கேயாச்சும் if it got hurt on my leg means blood will come out. The blood is not our blood is not processing blood sugar levels properly. So the blood sugar level stays on our blood and சீக்கிரமா அது சரியாகாது. கொஞ்ச நாள் எடுக்கும். Like it will take, if 2 days சரியாகனா 1 week எடுக்கும்.
Most of the because of main reason the persons who are afraid about sugar means that the main reason that only.
Yes. அதுக்கு தான் சீக்கிரம் என்ன ஒரு டிசீஸ் அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்தாலுமே இட்ஸ் வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட் டு ஹேண்டில் வித்
My mom also having sugar, but it was last for 2 to 3 months only. Somehow we controlled and we sent up bye sugar.
Okay. Super, Anto. So
because of her we ate 3 times chapati only.
Okay. Chapati has also lots of carbohydrates. Okay, it's good for health actually. Grains, whole grains. இதெல்லாம் நல்லதுதான்.
Not only like chapati, everything related to wheat.
Okay. That's great, Anto. Yeah. இப்போ இந்த small room குள்ளேயே we can see everyone has someone in their family having diabetes. So அப்பனா we have இப்போ எவ்வளவு பேருக்கு டயபிட்டிஸ் இருக்கு பாருங்க. இந்த இப்போவே இதுவே வந்து ஒரு 20-30 இயர்ஸ் பிஃபோர்னா யாருக்கும் இவ்வளவு டயபிட்டிஸ் இருந்தது கிடையாது. பட் இப்போ பாத்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம சின்ன 4-5 பேர் இருக்கிற ரூம்லயே எல்லாருக்குமே இருக்கு. ஸோ இட்ஸ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் அவங்க இந்த அன்ப்ராசஸ்டு ஃபுட்டு பர்கர்ஸ்ன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது, மீட் தான் வந்து அன்ப்ராசஸ்டா இருக்கு, நல்லா சரியா சமைக்காம இந்த மாதிரிலாம் இருந்தா வந்து சீக்கிரமா வந்து டயபிட்டிஸ் வர சான்சஸ் இருக்கு.
என்னோட கொஸ்டின் மேடம், ஒரு 20-30-40 முன்னாடி ஏன் வந்து டயபெட்டிஸ் இவ்வளவு பேத்துக்கு இல்ல, என்ன காரணம்? அவங்களுக்கு வந்து
அந்த டைம்ல வந்து எஸ் சார், அந்த டைம்ல வந்து தே வேர் நாட் திஸ் மச் ஆஃப் ஜங்க் ஃபுட். அப்போலாம் ஹாட் டாக்னா என்னன்னு கேட்பாங்க. பட் இப்போ இட்ஸ் ஈஸிலி அவைலபிள். ஸ்விக்கி, ஜொமேட்டோ டக்குன்னு வாங்கிடலாம். ஃபிங்கர் டிப்ஸ், இட்ஸ் அவர் ஜங்க் ஃபுட்ஸ் ஆர் அவைலபிள் இன் அவர் ஃபிங்கர் டிப்ஸ். இப்போ ஸ்விக்கி ஜொமேட்டோலாம் வந்து டக்குன்னு ஆர்டர் பண்ணி சாப்பிடுறாங்க. பர்கர் இருக்கட்டும், கோக். த மேஜர் ரீசன் இஸ் கோக், பெப்சி இதெல்லாம் நிறைய எடுக்கிறாங்க. தட்ஸ் ஃபுல் ஆஃப் சுகர் ஆக்சுவலி.
And those days people don't have these vehicles. They have to walk everywhere and they have to do a lot of physical work. So what the foods they consume also is navadanya அந்த மாதிரி தான் வந்து they will consume. கிடைக்காது. So like if you imagine in that position, anybody has a diabetes, if they will imagine in that position and lifestyle.
Lifestyle, everything changes, sir. Just like you said, everything will be changes. Walking, there will be less cars. இப்பெல்லாம் சின்ன ஸ்ட்ரீட்லயே 4-5 கார் நிக்குது. பட் அப்போலாம் ஒரு 50 இயர்ஸ் பேக்னா கார்ஸ்லாம் அவ்வளவு கிடையாது. எல்லாருமே நடப்பாங்க, நிறைய பேர் பைக்ஸ்ல போவாங்க. சைக்கிள்ஸ்லாம் பார்க்கவே முடியறது இல்ல. சைக்கிள்ஸ், பிக் ஸ்டார்ஸ்லாம்
Correct. Very good, madam. Thank you.
So can we close by
Okay,
this?
so let's close. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sure, Anto. Thank you for having me. Actually,
No, I need to convey thanks. The last minute call.
yeah. I was having this. இன்னும் நான் நிறைய எடிட் பண்ண வேண்டியது இருந்துச்சு. நிறைய பிக்ஸ் தான் போடணும். அது பேக்ரவுண்ட்ல என்னமா எஃபெக்ட்லாம் போட்டு பண்ணான்னு அது இது பண்றதுக்கே
No.
2 hours ஆயிடுச்சு.
I know the pain.
Yes.
And
Okay.
Bharati also can understand that.
Yes.
So let's
Thank-
close this. We are officially closing the PTC shots number 7.
Thank you, Anto. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Bharati.
Bye,
Everyone,
bye.
have a very